I'm so glad to see my girls here.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey y'all.
We got,
Miss D is in the building.
And Mimi.
and of course, y'all know who I am. This is Miss Mika. So this week has been a good week and a bad week, a up and a down, all around kind of week. But we are here
We're here.
trying to boss it. You know how we do.
Looking fabulous, might I add.
That's all God.
Fabulous.
That's all God.
Fabulous.
So this week, as promised, we're going to touch on some things. We're going to shout out some awesome women because this is National Women's Month.
It's Women's Month. Happy Women's Month, although
Yes,
boss
happy
babes
Women's
Yes.
doing their thing.
And as promised, I am going to talk about addictions and habits. I've been doing a lot of studying. Just so that you know, addiction is not always drugs. It's not always gambling. Some people are addicted to eating. Some people are addicted to spending money, going shopping. Some people are addicted to porn. So I've been doing some studying, and I came up with some little tips and some habits that some tips to way to break those addictions and some habits, some things that we can add on to what we already got going on to help us be the best boss that we could be.
Yes.
So before we start, I want to ask y'all, how was your weekend
My weekend.
or your week?
Okay.
Weekend, it's a lot going on.
I had a pretty chill weekend. I didn't really do too much this weekend. Just trying to, like what we talked about last week, cleansing, doing some spring cleaning, trying to just get things in order. So I had a stressful but good week.
A little stress is always because it's pressure.
Yeah.
Pressure create diamonds. So
That's a fact.
what you been doing?
Just getting things done. Same for me, decluttering, getting some things out of my room, cleaning my mama's house, and getting things rearranged. And doing some self-care, working out, trying to eat healthy.
That is all important.
Making salads and things,
Yes.
and making good. 'Cause I make fat girl salad.
And that is a difference. That is definitely a difference.
Big difference, y'all. Big difference. But yeah, I've been doing that, trying to get myself in order, and the business. And like I said, I got a new client. Been working on him, and just bossing it.
I love that for you.
Bossing it,
Bossing it.
baby.
That's all she can do.
That's all I
It's
know
in
how
her
to do.
blood. Listen.
It definitely is. Long line of bosses.
For me, I have been just trying to build myself back up, build my brand,
Yeah.
get back into ministry.
Mhm.
I have been ripping and running because I don't have no car right now, so I've been ripping and running, doing a lot of Ubering and Lyft. Y'all been getting all my money Lyft, y'all. I need for y'all to have a special day for Miss Mika or something. But I have been noticing that the weather has been doing something kind of weird.
Yes.
And with me getting on and off the bus, I don't know. Sometimes should I wear a rain boot? Should I wear Uggs? Should I wear tennis shoes? Like what's going on? Sandals? Yes.
Shorts.
It's been very beautiful, but I love what Miss D had said when she said that she's been working out because this is definitely the time to reshape your mind, reshape your way of thinking and way of eating and being.
Yeah.
I love to go to the gym. I feel like that's a way of just burning off excess brain thoughts. Excess thing definitely.
Because I be boxing. Yeah,
I need to get into
and
that.
that is very therapeutic.
I definitely need to get into that.
Hitting something, hitting the air, but ain't really hitting nobody.
So maybe I need to get into some boxing.
Yeah, it's definitely it's
Little
a
some
different type
stamina.
of workout.
Yeah.
It builds muscle strength, and it clears your mind.
Well, y'all, we gonna get into that. As a matter of fact, one day we gonna ask Miss D to record herself, so we can see what she got going on.
I will. That'll be another session for y'all. Show y'all the little different things I do. Squats. I get on my elliptical. It's just different little tasks that I do, and it's really working. It's actually working. My aunt was like, "Dang, girl, you look good." I'm like,
Yes.
"Not yet. I look good right now, but I'm about to look
Fat.
great."
That's right. That's right.
So y'all better watch out, cause yeah.
So I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and she was telling me how she got into this debate with a young girl about, you know, getting your body done versus working out. And everybody, I'm not body shaming anybody, you know. I love my curves and my swerves.
Yes.
My
Your body.
Hawaiian buns, all of that, you know.
Yes.
But I noticed that there are a lot of women who have been taking the route of, you know, getting work done. And kudos to you all, because that's got to be some brave stuff that you got to have going on to want to do that. But for those who are trying to work out, those who are trying to do it a way that is more conducive to what, you know, their lifestyle, what pointers would you give, Ms. D, as far as trying to work out and trying to keep that as a normal thing?
So, for me, this is just for me. I don't know about anyone else, but once I set my mind to doing something, it's locked in. No matter, I have been down for a couple days, but you know, once I say in the beginning, oh, I'm determined to do this, I can't give up, because it's like I gotta see that through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the things that I do is I pray.
Okay.
For
Number
strength to
one.
want to get up and exercise and move. I fell down my steps probably like October of last year,
Oh wow.
and I did a damn split down that jump.
Oh wow.
Jesus,
Look.
Jesus! I was calling his name.
That's the only person you calling that.
So that forced me to go to therapy. I had to go to therapy and relearn how to work these muscles in my leg. And I'm getting older. I'll be 40 this year. So
you looking good. Though.
Thank you.
Looking good.
About to have a big shebang. Yeah,
That's right. That's right. And party with us.
Yeah, exactly. We all gonna party together for sure. But no, for real. So once I went to therapy, I gained some knowledge of different stretches, different things I can do, walking with the band on your leg, different little things techniques that they gave me, and I remember them. So I don't have to go to therapy. I can just do it at home. And she already told me, you know, go get you a band from Amazon, blah, blah, blah. I did everything that I needed to do, the stretch band and everything, got all of that. And you do, if you can remember those, and I will actually do the stretches for you guys and let you know. I do have a map too of different little stretches to do, but I have my own signature ones that I learned from the clinic.
Yes.
So I do those, and once I do those, I'm not in pain. I'm feeling vibrant. You know, once I do my exercises and my crunches, I'm really working on my stomach, because that, you know, it's been, I had my kids at 15, 16 years ago, and I want to finally get that baby fat, and it's just food fat.
Yeah, be honest.
Stress weight.
Be honest here.
You know, because I like to eat. I cook like every day. My boyfriend say, why do you cook when you got leftovers? We eat good every day. Okay, and you won't eat good every day. So that's what we do right here. But yeah, but for real, to train your mind to find, and I also have diabetes, so I was trying to lose weight so that I can get rid of the diabetes, reverse it. So that was one of the main reasons that I really said I'm going to do this, because my mom had diabetes and it ran on both sides of my family. So I want a different approach and a different outcome of what happened to some of my family members having diabetes. Yeah. They eat fat, bad, and shit like that. That's crazy. I mean, I have eaten it, but you know,
but
some of that stuff you have to change.
Your mindset, so that's changing habits.
So one of my clients told me to eat raw vegetables.
Okay.
And I was doing that for about a month and a half, and the weight literally just fell off.
It gives you more energy too. Yeah.
I was eating raw eggplant, like hummus. It was good actually. And I'm not I like flavor, I like bacon. Okay. I like meat, if you know what I mean. So I mean, not the rabble, but I'm just saying. But those are some of the things. It's the mind, it's the ability, it's the drive. Once you make your goals, write it down in the book. She gave me this awesome planners. Thank you so much for Women's Month.
For Women's Month.
That was so thoughtful and beautiful. That makes me feel kind and good inside.
I believe that once you start writing stuff down, it becomes real to you.
Yes.
You know, every year I buy me a planner, and I go back throughout the years and I look at it to see if I actually had accomplished the stuff that I had wrote down. And you talked about changing your habits and the way you think and stuff. And Mimi, a few weeks ago, she hit me up. She was like, "Sis, let's go to the gym."
Yes.
You know, like
She been and I haven't yet.
Now
But
you get off your caboose now.
I'm coming. But I've been doing my version of exercising this week, like walking up steps.
Yes.
Because I lost my key.
But get it in where you fit it in.
Yeah.
She's counting down.
I've been
Okay, we
lifting
counting.
weights, my furniture that
Okay.
I see.
So you know
You can improvise.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing
I
all
love
week,
it.
every day. Before I got here, that's exactly what I was doing. I was working out.
That's why you train.
I just haven't been to the gym. I do it at home.
Listen, for those who are like gym, they don't want to go to the gym because sometimes that can be like a little bit too much for some people. There is some workouts you can do at home.
Yeah.
I've been figuring out how to just do little stuff, and I do squats every day.
Squats
You
are good.
know, and I do that because I was like one day my thighs rubbing together. I was walking down the street, I was like, my thighs is touching. You know, they ain't never did that before. And that wasn't cute. It didn't feel good to me, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe if I do some squats and strengthen my muscles. Everybody who knows me intimately knows that bread is my weakness. And I did not know that bread don't like me like I like bread. You know, bread don't like me like that, you know? And that definitely addiction, you know? So as we talk about addiction, I used to be, I'm not going to say addicted to cigarettes because I would stop, then I started, I stopped, and I started. But with me trying to stop smoking cigarettes, and I've been doing pretty good, but it makes me want to eat. So I wanted to eat bread.
Yeah,
And
she does that.
I bought a big old thing of bagels, and every night, and I hope my orthodontist, you know, I hope she's supporting us, but don't watch this part. Because I ain't supposed to eat no bagels.
Excluded.
You know, I done broke a lot of brackets with them bagels. But I woke up one morning, and my hips, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a hippie girl already. But I woke up one morning, my legs were really, really swollen, and my hips were really big. I stood in the mirror, and I was like, this ain't me. What is going on? So, you know, and not to shame anybody who's hippie, but that was just too much weight for me to carry on. So I got into this regimen of going to the gym, start working out. And the days that I couldn't get to the gym, I'd be at home working out, trying to do some things. I'm not really big with running. You know, I'm a walker. You know, some people say that I walk like a carcass because since I ain't got no car, I ain't standing with a
speed walk. That's speed walk.
I on the move.
Yes. I do that too when I'm in the grocery store. Move.
Yes, you know, we gotta get around. But so I looked up some things about substance abuse and how substance abuse is known as addiction.
Yes.
But substance abuse can be sodas.
Yes.
It can be food, anything that's toxic, anything that causes for your body or your mind to think that you are constantly getting pleasure. That is what causes addiction.
And you can be addicted to people.
Yes.
Yes, we know.
You can be addicted to people.
Yes, you can.
Places and things.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I had wrote down some things. You know, most people think that money, gambling. I'm addicted to having money because there's some guys who hustle, and they don't hustle because most of them out here getting it because they gotta get it. That's how they get it. But I've talked to a lot of people, and they're like, you know, I'm just addicted to that environment. I'm addicted to having that money. I've tried to get me a 9 to 5, or 8 to 10, or 6 to 12, whatever hours you're gonna work. But the money didn't come fast enough, and it wasn't what I was used to. You know, I was addicted to actually having the money in my hand and chasing the dollar. Sometimes drinking could definitely be an addiction, you know, for people. I dated a guy who I did not know this guy was an alcoholic until we had gotten into an argument one night. He spent the night in my house, and we were arguing all night long. And the next morning, he got up and went in the kitchen, and I followed him because I was like, what's he doing? And he pulled out a bottle of Jameson from underneath my sink. And I was like, my sink.
Oh, shit. He was hiding looking.
Yes. So that's what, and I was like, yeah, this nigga is alcoholic, you know. But I had to learn the signs of addiction. Sometimes people be addicted to stuff and they do it in secret. So they're overdoing
makes it an addiction. Right? If you gotta hide it, you can't be free with it. that's definitely an addiction because it's like, oh, they're gonna judge me or they're gonna tell me not to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So at least I know I drink a lot too. So I know
I drink
that
that.
for me, cheers.
Yes.
I do because even before my mom passed, I drink. You know, I like to have me a cocktail. I like to have me a margarita. That's my drink of choice.
Mhm.
So, you know, if you say, because I have admitted that yes, I do drink a lot. I will tell the truth, and that is kind of one of my addictions.
Admitting it is the first way to getting help.
But the thing is, I can go without drinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I drink. The drink doesn't drink me. You know what I mean?
So
I think what I call it is seasonal addiction.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I
Maybe
call
that's what it
because
is.
that's how I feel. How I am. I feel like for me, it's nothing that I'm addicted to long term.
Mm-hmm.
It all depends on what I'm going through.
Can't let it defeat you.
What's around me.
Yeah.
And I know
Your
when
environment.
my
you're saying?
environment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I know when I need to cut it off, I
Right.
cut it off.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like right now, I would honestly say for the past 2 years, 7 days out the week, I might drink 5 days out the week.
okay.
Not to get drunk. I only
Right.
get
Just to,
I only
Take
get
the
like
edge
drunk
off.
on the weekends because
Right.
I have to be a mother.
right.
But I'll get my wine. I have me a couple shots after
To
know
relax.
to relax myself.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
seasonal addiction. I went besides being pregnant.
Uh-huh.
I've went a whole 2 years without drinking anything
Mm-hmm.
at all because I noticed a change within myself that I
Yeah.
didn't like.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I stopped drinking and then
Yes.
something happened. I was like, you know what? I need a drink.
Mm.
And I started back drinking. It's seasonal addiction.
And that's when you know you have overcome that addiction stage that you can stop and be like, oh, I don't need that for 2 years, or you know what I mean. And then if you careful one here and there, okay, you know, but don't get lost in it like you did before, or don't let it defeat you. Don't let
Right.
it-
Yeah, and that's the thing. So I tell people, because I've had a lot of conversations with people about drug addiction.
Mhm.
I've always dreamed to be a substance abuse counselor, but because I have a substance abuse issue, I can't be no substance abuse counselor. You know?
I mean, hey, we have a platform right now that you can express some of
So
it.
that's you know, and that's what
That
made me
is-
want to talk about this because
Yeah.
it's something that I've been talking to people more and more, and there are a lot of things that I have overcome, and
Yes.
glory to God,
Praise
you know,
him, praise
by the
him.
grace of God. But I
Praise him.
think a lot of things that I felt like I was addicted to, like I tell people, you know, I'm addicted to candy, and
Right.
I'm addicted to candy because that took an addiction from a different addiction.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
with me smoking, I was like, okay, if I eat the candy, I ain't gonna smoke. You know, and that's how it became. My candy became an addiction. I'll be at work and it's be like, instead of going outside to smoke a cigarette,
You'll just
I'm gonna give me a pack of candy.
So is it a specific kind of
It
candy?
is a specific candy, and if I go to the store and they don't have it, I will put everything else down and go find me another store
Wow.
that has. And so that's how I knew it was an addiction. But
Okay, okay,
um, I'm not telling some people go out there and buy it and be
you
addicted
gonna have
to
to
it.
tell me on
Because I
camera,
know
gotta
I was
taste
on a
this
date
candy.
with this guy, and I asked him if he could stop. I was like, look, you know, I'm jonesing. I really need my candy because I was really jonesing. Yeah. So he was like, let me get a few. And next thing
You
I
said
know,
no.
I told him, I said, I don't normally, but I was trying to see where this date was gonna go, you know. So I had liked them for the night. I
Okay.
ain't like them. I don't like them no more.
Mhm.
I hope you
For
watch
the
because I don't like it no
night.
more. What a night! What a night, honey.
Okay.
But I gave him a few of the candies, but the next time that we had went on a date, he had the candy in his car.
Oh.
So I asked him, was that for me? And he was like, no, this for
you
me.
Dirty
And so-
scoundrel. Or
Because
take my candy.
yeah, so he got addicted to it. It's very, very addictive.
Okay.
You know, anything that gives us pleasure and it makes us feel.
Mhm.
There's some. I used to be addicted to these things called cronuts, and they
I never
are.
heard of that.
Yeah, oh,
It's a country thing.
It's a
Cronut.
it's a croissant donut,
Okay. Dang.
and y'all know croissants you can pull the layers off.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So imagine a donut.
I'm hungry.
Okay, where do you get these from?
I'm not telling you. Because literally, I had gained, no, for real, I gained 50 pounds in 3 months.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
A bakery,
man.
there was a place that was next door to where I worked at.
Mhm.
And every morning I would go get my coffee, and the Cronex was like, get me. And when I knew it was an
It was
addiction,
calling you.
is because they would only put a specific amount out. They would bake them at night. And so when nobody else get them, I would buy all of them.
How many?
However many they got. I'd be like, how many you got? I'm
I
getting
take
all
them
of them.
all. I take them all.
And that's when I knew I had an addiction.
Wow.
And like the I didn't care about the effect of it, even with the candy. I know it's an addiction because I don't care about the effect of it. You know, it causes me to have high sugar. And I woke up one morning and I couldn't see.
Oh, see,
I was literally blind, y'all.
Yeah.
Now, and this ain't no joke. You know,
Yeah.
I had to call my prayer partner, and glory to God, she had the ability to pray that thing off of me.
Yes,
She prayed me
thank
to
you,
sleep.
Jesus.
She prayed for I don't know, like 30 minutes had went past before I started, nodding off. But when I woke up, I had my vision back.
Ooh.
So prayer is real, y'all.
It
Prayer really
definitely
works.
is.
But instant gratification is what addiction gives us. It gives us
Yeah.
instant gratification, and we feel okay, like sex. You know, some people be addicted to sex because that's an instant gratification.
Yeah.
If you can go without having something or doing something for 24 hours, then you're not addicted to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm saying all this so that people can, everybody who is watching, one, like, share, subscribe, quick little thing, subscribe. But you can think about what you're addicted to. Search yourself. And this is not to commit you or to convict you. It's just to help you along the way.
To have awareness.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because like we
pretty much
disclose,
what it
we
is.
all have our own addictions, our own things. Some people are addicted. I used to be addicted to buying wigs, I used to buy wigs.
Child. Yeah. That's an addiction too. I was say I was too. For sure. I got
It
thousands
took
of
all my money, and I ain't got nothing to show for it. But
Yeah.
more wigs.
No more wigs. Nappy wigs, long wigs,
Brenda,
red
Letitia,
wigs.
Linda, Felicia,
Alicia.
Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia.
And Alicia,
Yes.
baby.
Whoever you want. I
Yes,
could
all of them.
So I told y'all that I was gonna give y'all some ways to create some new habits.
Yes.
So if you feel like you have any habits, do a habit stacking. And this is what a
Okay.
habit stacking is. A habit is brushing your teeth every morning. So after you brush your teeth, do 5 jumping jacks.
Yes.
Create a new habit.
Mhm.
That becomes a habit.
Mhm.
Some people, for me, I can't drive without smoking. Like I have to, especially if I'm getting on the highway, I have to smoke because my anxiety kicks in.
Mhm.
But creating a new habit is turning on some soothing music. That's a new habit,
Okay.
you know.
Yes.
So
yes.
and it's habit stacking.
Mhm.
That way you can do what's best for you, even if people think that your habit is bad for you.
Yes.
You're creating some new habits
Yes.
that you know that work for you and are good for you.
Something good, something positive that changes the bad habits.
Yeah.
Not saying that it's a bad habit, but change the bad habits into good habits. I love it.
Yes, yes.
I love it. Miss Mika got some knowledge for y'all.
I'm trying. Look, I told y'all all week I've been studying.
Study hard. And
Studying.
the reward is the knowledge. Okay? And we appreciate you studying for us to
I try.
help us uplift us, because this is definitely uplifting me, and I'm sure it's uplifting you guys.
I
out
hope
there.
so.
Is it kind of like making you realize some of the addictions that you didn't know that you
Absolutely.
had?
Absolutely.
Because I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, like I didn't know I was addicted to this.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
it.
because
You
if
know?
you go about your everyday,
Right.
like shopping.
Mhm.
I love to shop, but I ain't gonna spend all my last dime. I had before, but I'm not gonna spend my last dime. I've learned that lesson. So that can be,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't realize
Yeah.
the buying the wigs. That was
Right.
a good one, because
Yeah.
I know I had.
Huh, you should
Child.
see my bathroom
I love
closet
it.
and the hamper
I
at
like
the
to be a different
bottom.
person. Don't you? You
I
like
do.
different people?
I look different every week.
But
don't
see,
I?
not every
Yeah.
habit is a bad habit.
Right,
You know.
right. Not saying it's bad, but the money. You could be saving that and investing that and putting that towards something.
I think for
you
me,
know.
and when we say like the addiction to like the hair, because anybody who knows me knows that, my appearance is very important to me. Because I was always told as a child,
Yes.
as like when you go out the house, now some days I don't care. bonnet,
Mhm.
sweatpants, may not even have
That's
on
me
a bra.
most
I
of
don't
the time.
care. I
Right.
don't care. But I was always told that your appearance means something. When you first meet someone, you never know when you walk outside who you gonna meet, who you gonna come
Right.
come
Or what's
contact
gonna
with,
happen to you?
or what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Because don't
Always
have no
wear
dirty
cream.
drawers on. And
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
get
always
hit by
wear
a car.
cream drawers.
Because if you get hit by a bus,
They gonna cut your clothes off.
And they gonna say you got doo-doo
and
when
they're
you
gonna
get
talk
home.
about it. And you're gonna be able to talk for the rest of the week. I was always told that.
Child, yes.
And for me, like, my hair is a way that I express myself.
Okay.
You know,
The
so-
day that you're feeling this
yeah,
way.
how I'm feeling.
That's right.
So if you ever see me with a bonnet and a ponytail, I ain't feeling it.
right.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
But when you see me looking like Scissor for the weekend,
Like I just said, that's what I put on that day.
you know, I'm feeling a little good about it.
Yes. Feeling good about yourself.
But yeah, I do know that that is one of our addictions. And not only, like, I will spend, and I'm gonna just let y'all know this, so you know, I'm gonna be open, a little more open. I would spend $400 to $500 on hair and wear it for 2 weeks and not wear it again.
No, ma'am.
That is a life that I have not lived yet.
No. And I don't think I will ever live that life.
I've been living this
No,
life
ma'am.
since I was like 23.
No.
Now I've refurbished.
Okay.
You know, times get hard.
Yeah.
But sometimes
You splurge on yourself.
I
Yeah.
splurge on myself a
I
lot.
love that for you.
Yeah.
I love it for me too, but then when I look at the back, and then, you know, I have stuff that I give away. Like, oh,
You know what?
You don't
And
wear
I
it.
like that too.
And
yeah.
I do that a lot. So sometimes my wig collection will, you know, decrease.
Yeah.
And then I just add back up,
Mhm.
and then it decrease again. And I'm like, damn, I only got 60 wigs. I used to have a big
That's
bucket
a little bit.
of like 100 and something wigs in it, and I
Yeah.
gave like a lot of them away.
Yeah.
You know, over the years, because I would go get one every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But you have blessed others because
Yeah.
you definitely
Yeah.
blessed to be able to do that. You're
Right.
very blessed.
That is a
And,
blessing.
and giving back
Giving
to
back.
others is a way of showing that that you don't mind, giving away.
Yeah.
Because you gotta get your increase gotta come.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely gotta come. Before we because we got a little bit more time.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
But I wanted to talk about, because this is National Women's Month, and we still got some weeks in. So if you know a great woman and you want to give her a shout out, let us know. Because I love my women. These women
Yes.
have really done something to me. I believe that everybody in your life comes into your life and they're part of your journey.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get off the bus a little bit sooner than you may want them to. But I love the connection that I have with these women.
Yeah.
And if you have anybody that you want to let them know that you appreciate them being on the journey with you,
Absolutely.
please let us know. We can shout them
I
out,
know.
do a little post for them and everything.
Yeah.
But there is a great chick named Erica Mason. She is like this influential rapper.
Okay.
She lives a different kind of lifestyle,
Okay.
but she loves the Lord, and that's what I love about her. And so y'all look up Erica Mason. I want to give her some props this month for
Yes.
Women's Month. She has this song called No Joke. And when I say that thing, that it's like a little rap song. It's like a little chant, and it gets you up going, and it lets you know that you can be who you are and still love the Lord. So that's what I love about her.
Yeah.
And also Mary, y'all know.
Where can
that I
she
got-
find that at?
on YouTube. Also, I follow her on Instagram. That's where I
Okay.
first saw her at on
What's her,
Instagram.
do you know
Her
her
name,
Instagram?
it's just Erica Mason.
Erica Mason.
ERICAMASON. Erica
Okay.
Mason on Instagram, and you can probably find her on Spotify or whatever.
Okay.
But look up No Joke first. That'd be the first song that you listen to first,
Okay.
and then see if that feeds to your spirit. If it don't, y'all let me know, because I listen. I know my music, okay.
Mhm.
And those who follow me on Instagram know that every day at 12 o'clock I get my little praise break in, right?
Mhm.
Because music soothes the savage beast.
Yes.
Those who don't know that, and if you feel like you got a little beast in you, thing, yeah, and it doesn't always have to. I love praise breaks because it is untraditional gospel music.
Yeah.
And gospel is anything that brings glory to God.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be slow drag and talking about over the river and through the woods.
And there's
type
some nice
music.
rappers out here.
Yeah,
that,
there definitely
yeah, some
are. There
rappers.
definitely are.
Yeah. So yeah, for sure.
Um,
Okay,
but
check that lady out.
Yeah, her name is Erica Mason.
Erica Mason.
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then you were about to say something about Mary, because those are my girls.
Yeah, so Mary has this song called Sunday Morning.
That's my jam. That's my jam.
And the reason why I like that song is because you can do it 2 steps. You can actually dance off of their music. But that song is like and also Shackles. God, thank you
Shackles on my feet. Yes.
For dropping that in my spirit, because since we're talking about breaking addictions and changing your habits, Shackles is a really great song too, because it gets you up and it gets you motivated to know that whatever you have been attached to in the past. Because a lot of people say, that's just who I am, that's just how I am. No, those are things that are attached to you. Those are addiction and things that are attached to you. Our body is not meant for a lot of these addictions, a lot of these things that we're doing. It does something not only to our mental, but to our physical. When you're not feeling good and you're not thinking good, you don't feel good, you know, in your body.
Absolutely.
I have been, in those who are fighting depression and things like that, you could start to feel it in your body. You know, your body gets stiff and you can't move. So if you
heavy chest,
all that, yes, because it's those are things that are being attached to you. And a while back, I used to teach young kids, and this young boy used to tell me about how he was. That's just how I am. You know, that's how my mama is. That's how my daddy is. And this boy's like 10. It's like, that's just how I am. So I told him, I made him put his book bag on. And every time I said I would bring something up, and he said, that's just how I am, I would put another book or just any item in the room in his book bag. And I said, you're carrying all this weight. Because you're saying that's just how you are. Those are things that are attached to you, you know, so let it go. I was like, it's so much easier to put it down and to let it go. So those who don't believe in God, I'm praying for you. I'm definitely praying for you. But those who are believers, you have never done anything. You have never gone too far for God to stop what you got, you know, stop the addiction, just call on Him and ask Him help, you know, and also reach out to people around you. A lot of us don't want to disclose because they're embarrassed. But sometimes talking to people who you don't know is the best help.
Set your pride to the side.
Yes.
It feels so much better.
Yes.
Set yourself free. You live life more abundance and more just, you know.
Those are bars. You need to get in the studio.
Okay,
We going. We about to go.
But
Since we're talking about studio.
Can we give a shout out to this queen on the end?
Yes.
Yes. Where is the collapse? Yes. Applause. Yes. Congratulations on that hit.
We will be debuting some music soon.
Yes.
And we got a rapper right here.
Yours truly.
Yes.
Spitting the baddest.
Spitting bars.
I mean, the song is really dope, you guys. Like, I'm so proud of her.
Thank you.
Kind of wasn't going to do it. I convinced you. I mean, she convinced you.
All of y'all played a part of me.
Yeah. Talk about that for me for a second.
So, everyone who knows me knows I like to, you know, try different things and, you know, just to see how I can get in where I fit in.
Right.
But with the music thing, it's like I can't sing. I never tried to, like, you know, rap or poetry or anything of the thing. But I do, you know, even though I'm quiet and I'm laid back and reserved, I have a lot to say sometimes. And y'all all help bring me out of my element, out the box, and, you know, try it. And I want to continue.
Yes.
I love that for you.
I see great things.
Yes.
Like, I see great things.
And the more and more, like, I haven't really shared the song with a lot of people because we're going to have a video coming up soon.
Yeah.
They're going to wait. They're going to have to wait and keep watching. Keep watching. We got a video coming out.
The feedback for my first record that I've been getting from everyone, like, you would have never known that was the first time I ever tried to rap.
Not at all.
Or anything. So.
Very comfortable in the booth, honey.
It just flows so good, you know, the way that you just deliver it. Maybe
but I'm not going to lie. Those 2 days in the studio, I felt like I was a part of Hustle and Flow.
Girl,
like I was Taraji
P.
Push that shit out. Like, that's how I felt.
Shit out.
I had to find something within and really be that. And that's what I did. So I can't wait to, you know, get back into the studio do the video, and to let all our followers hear what I got planned. We gonna let you hear it soon, real soon.
Real soon. Y'all keep watching, and we want to thank all of our faithful watchers and listeners.
Yes.
Please put your name and where we can find you, because like we said, at the end of this month, we're gonna have something great for y'all. Those who have been watching, those who have been sticking it out with us.
Yes.
Everything does not be all awesome and great as soon as it happened. I did a little research and I found out, y'all, this for us, this is some information for us.
Okay.
But when Coca-Cola first came into business, they only sold 25 bottles their first year.
Wow.
And now you find Coca-Cola everywhere. They got their own vending machines. They got, they brand it and do all this other stuff. So I do believe that us Boss at Babes.
Yes.
Everybody may think that's small, but it's something big to me.
It's
I look
huge.
forward.
Yeah,
It is colossal. In the words of Lil Wayne, it's colossal.
and
Yeah.
that's all it takes sometimes.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
As long as we stick together.
We
That's
see
right.
the vision.
Yes,
Yes.
I definitely see the vision.
Yes. The vision is definitely here. God sent me, you guys, like
Amen.
literally.
Amen.
I prayed for y'all,
Yes.
and He delivered as usual.
And we
My God.
did too.
Listen,
I
See?
lied to you not.
I believe it, because you told me so.
Mhm.
I have been praying on this, and I've been praying for a platform where I can be me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people look at me as this church girl.
Yes.
yes, I
Be
do
you,
go to
be
church.
Open. Yes.
I do go to church, and I love the Lord. And
Yes.
everybody know I love the Lord.
Give
I
Him the
love Him.
praise.
And also, people
Yes.
people just don't know. They've never seen this side of me. So I'm just giving you the real,
Open
actual
free.
part of me.
Transparent.
Because this to me, you're gonna see in heaven.
Yeah.
But you know what the best thing about this, y'all,
What?
is we did this.
Yes, we did.
Like,
We
literally.
created this.
Glory to you.
We are
Everything.
actually doing this.
Yes.
You know, and we
By
keeping the cycle
ourselves.
going by ourselves. We
Yes.
don't need nobody.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. See, ooh.
Use it,
ooh,
God. Use
ooh.
it. Use it. Let the
Okay.
Spirit use
Ooh, how the people roll me off.
you.
How the people just throw dirt on my name.
Mm-hmm.
But what they did not know is that you were a seed.
But let me tell you something. Them people came back
Mm.
and no response was given.
You hear me?
It gotta be like that sometimes. It gotta be like
Keep
that
it moving.
sometimes.
I'm on my own mission. I'm on my own run. I can't do nothing for you, bruh. I can't do nothing for you.
It gotta be like that sometimes.
It's a different me. I changed. I had to. Because people would take advantage of me. Oh man, the story that I have.
And y'all gotta keep
Work,
watching.
work,
definitely.
work,
We
you
got
know.
stories. We got
So,
stories upon stories.
it's gonna be like true Hollywood stories in here.
Yeah.
You
Yes,
understand me?
yes. And each one of us are connected to the city in different ways.
Yes.
And
and then brought together.
Yes.
That's just
Yeah.
amazing.
And that's
to
what
me.
I love about what God is doing in our lives. Y'all don't never give up on your dream. Don't never give up on your hopes.
Ever.
Because I was going to try to do this by myself, but
Mhm.
God knows I do not have the energy or the talent to do this by myself. And I needed,
We all
some other brains and
we
beauties
all
to get me up in
bring
here with me.
a definite contribution to this set, and I'm grateful to have you guys. Like seriously, I love
I'm
you
grateful
guys.
too. I love
Or-
you.
I love y'all.
What you
I
doing?
love, listen, we been a little gay, but that's all right.
He's not good.
It was meant to be, and it happened at the perfect time.
Yes,
Right,
absolutely. So, ladies, are we gonna wrap this up? The addictions. We
Mhm.
have covered the addictions, the
Habits.
habits, new habits, bad versus bad habits, and what you
And
gonna
the fact
do?
that not every habit is a bad habit.
True.
You do you. Search yourself.
Right.
Search within yourself. And don't forget to check out Erica Mason. You can
Mhm.
look her up on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, wherever you want to find her at. She's a dope chick. And we are
Yeah.
also going to be featuring Mimi's
Yay.
music that's coming up. We're going to have a video shoot. We
Yes.
might do a little behind the scenes.
That's what I want to do. I was thinking
Okay,
that.
we can do that.
Yeah, no, but
For
I
sure.
like
like that.
scenes.
Yes.
And check us out because I don't know if I'm jumping the gun, but I do like to talk, so I'm gonna tell the truth that we're gonna be going live.
Yes.
Oh, no.
We already testing it.
Look, I wasn't ready,
Yeah.
but yes, we are.
We're on side.
She done bust us out.
Yeah, we will be going
exclusive.
live soon. And the reason reason why I'm led by the Spirit, so I speak things into the Spirit. But also, we love your ideas a lot. We get a lot of feedback from y'all.
Yes.
We like it, So continue to like, share, subscribe, do
Yes.
all that,
Yes.
It don't cost nothing to subscribe.
And don't
Right.
forget, if y'all have any topics or that y'all want to discuss, just hit us up, let us know. Let's talk about
Let's
it.
talk
We
about
need
it.
some feedback. We need y'all to be a part of Boston TV.
Yes.
we love y'all.
Active
We do.
with us. Yes, we
Yes.
love y'all. We need
We'll
to
be
hear what y'all
nothing
gotta
without
say
you.
too.
Yes.
We need to know what y'all gotta say too.
Yes. Have a voice. Yes.
So check us out on Boston TV, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you
All
join
of
our
the above.
Facebook groups.
Yes.
And we're gonna actually, you know what? For our Facebook members, I'm gonna be sending you something soon. So you make sure that you check that out,
Mhm.
so that we can keep in contact with you all.
Yes, I love that. That's awesome.
Mhm.
So before we end, what y'all ladies got going on this weekend?
I have a funeral. Yeah.
Well, from labor to reward, remember that.
Yes, labor to reward.
What you got?
Got it.
I am painting, putting up furniture,
Okay.
Rearranging.
rearranging.
Yes.
I'm setting up my studio.
Yay.
That's one thing. Yes. So, like I said, I graduated from so I have my I'm an MUA now.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm setting up my studio for that.
Oh,
And
yes,
I
I'm gonna
start
get my
my
face
class anytime you want. Just
I
let me
am.
know. And I'm about to actually go back to school
Okay.
on the 25th. That's
For the
what I had
nails.
to do
Okay.
to be a nail tech too. I'm trying to do everything.
Nice.
I just
Yes.
like.
Get it under your belt now. Yes,
And that's
you're
what
doing
I'm
right.
doing. So
You're
it's
doing
nail
right.
tech, then lash tech, and then who knows what else I might
Love
go in
it.
a different
Your own
direction.
shop.
I love it.
Yes.
Learn everything that you can learn.
Oh, I am.
love
I
it.
definitely am.
Every single
So
thing.
that's what I'm doing this weekend. Oh, shout out to my sister Anita. It's her birthday.
Happy
birthday, Anita.
Yes. Happy birthday, Anita. Love
Yes.
you.
I love you
So
so
I'm
much.
gonna make time to celebrate with her this weekend with everything that I got going on.
Okay.
But that's what my weekend consists of.
All right. Moving and shaking.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
what about you?
I'm just out here for the saints and sinners. You know what
Yes.
category you fall underneath of. I love each and every last one of y'all. Continue to support us, be there for us, because we are there for you.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you for checking us out. Bosset TV to all my bossets and my ballers.
Yes.
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
We out.
Love you
Peace.
guys.